In the 1960s, Russia and China almost went to war. Today, they call each other strategic partner and stand together against the West. So how did two communist giants that once hated each other become allies? And how strong is this partnership really? This is the story of one of the most important relationships shaping the 21st century. At first glance, Russia and China seem like natural allies. Both are authoritarian powers. Both challenge American influence. Both want a multipolar world. And both have become increasingly close over the last 2 decades. But it wasn't always this way. In fact, during the Cold War, the Soviet Union and Communist China became bitter rivals. After Mao Zedong founded the People's Republic of China in 1949, the Soviet Union became China's closest ally. Moscow helped China industrialize. The Soviets provided technology, experts, and military support. But ideologically, differences soon emerged. Mao believed that Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev has betrayed true communism. Tensions escalated. By 1969, Soviet and Chinese troops fought border clashes along the USSR River. For many observers, war between the two communist powers seemed possible. The split weakened the communist bloc and changed the balance of power during the Cold War. In the 1970s, China made a surprising move. Instead of controlling both the Soviet Union and the United States, Beijing decided to improve relations with Washington. President Richard Nixon's historic visit to China in 1972 transformed global politics. For decades, China and America developed strong economic ties. Meanwhile, relations between China and the Soviet Union remained cold. But history would soon change again. In 1991, the Soviet Union collapsed. Russia emerged weaker and economically unstable. China, meanwhile, was experiencing rapid growth. Over time, both countries realized they shared common concerns. Neither wanted a world dominated by the United States, and both wanted to challenge what they saw as American hegemony. Slowly, relations improved. The biggest factor bringing Russia and China together has been the United States. NATO expansion worried Russia. American alliances in Asia worried China. Both countries oppose what they view as Western interference in their internal affairs. Together, they support a world with multiple centers of power instead of a single dominant superpower. This shared opposition to American influence has become the foundation of their partnership. Russia and China have become major trading partners. Russia supplies China with oil, natural gas, and other raw materials. China provides Russia with technology, consumer goods, and investment. The two countries have also worked to reduce their dependence on the US dollar. They increasingly trade using their own currencies. Projects like the Power of Siberia pipeline have strengthened economic ties. As Western sanctions isolated Russia, China became even more important to Moscow. Russia and China regularly conduct joint military exercises. Their navies cooperate, their air force train together. Russia has supplied China with advanced weapon systems. Both countries coordinate position in international organizations such as the United Nations and BRICS. However, unlike NATO, they do not have a formal military alliance. Neither country is obliged to defend the other in a war. This relationship is based on strategic interest rather than mutual